Hey guys, Trent at Black Horse Ranch here. We just wanted to talk about what we're up to and what we're doing with the place here. So we don't have very much of none of our videos really talk exactly about what we're about. I mean, we have some of that on our website, but we wanted to kind of fill you in and bring you up to speed. It's getting to be springtime, and this is going to be probably, last year was our first year on the place. And if you watch some of our other videos, you'll see we got our Aberdeen Angus herd last year, and so we did a bunch of fencing. This year looks to be a bit more busy, so we're going to try to build our herd. We're not actually going to offer any of our beef for sale this year because we've only got 12. Well, we've got 13 total head. Subtract our bull, we've got 12, and we just didn't feel like we could, start selling animals out of that, even one or two, and it would kind of set us back. So we're just gonna keep building the herd, and we'll see where we're at next year and reevaluate. But this year we also wanted to bring in broilers or meat chickens. So we've got some infrastructure to do to get set up for that. We got to do a brooder so that we can keep the chicks warm until they're ready to go out onto pasture, and we got to do chicken tractors so we can move them while they're out on pasture and keep them safe from predators and that kind of stuff. And then we also wanted to do some pigs, so we were going to do like 10 to 12 pigs this year, and so there's some infrastructure set up there. And then we also wanted to bring on a dairy cow and get the dairy side of it going. That's mostly just going to be for our family, but still some infrastructure and that kind of stuff. And then our big project this year, hopefully, is the guest barn, which last year we started on it, and this year we're hoping to make a lot of progress on it. But right now, the way things are, I'm still working my day job, which I'm very fortunate to have. I telecommute to my job, so I work from home, and I have to work 30 hours a week on that, plus try to keep up with all the farm stuff. And once things are moving throughout the summer, it's not too bad, but getting to that point with all the infrastructure, and especially the barn and that kind of stuff, it's going to be pretty difficult. So hopefully we can balance all of that. But we want to use this ranch, and I've mentioned it in a couple other videos, but we want to raise healthy food, and we want to do it as cost effectively as possible. We're not certified organic. We try to do everything as organic as possible, holistic and natural, but we're also trying to balance coming up with the best option expense wise for food. We don't want to make a whole bunch of money being organic just with the organic label and make it so that normal everyday people can't afford our food. So there's a definite balance there that we're trying to get. So we definitely don't want to overprice anything, but we want to raise it as naturally as possible. And the way things are right now in this area, there's not a lot of options for getting organic feed, especially grains, for feeding chickens and hogs and that kind of stuff. So the cows are pretty much organic. They're not certified, but we don't spray or do anything on our fields. No chemical fertilizers or no weed killers or anything like that. I mean, if we need to pull weeds or whatever, get after some thistles, we do it the old-fashioned manual way. So the cows, and then we cut the hay on our place and feed it to the cows in the winter. So they're pretty much, fed right off the land here. But that's kind of how we want to raise everything. It's our goal to be as healthy as possible. And so, I mean, we use that as a picture for all of our animals here. Cows are rumens, so feeding them grain doesn't really fit their digestive system. Pigs and chickens, on the other hand, aren't rumens, so grain is fine for them. But everything we do, all of our feed that we're using is non-GMO. we do have a local source for organic oats, and that's in our feed. So we try to get as much of that as possible. But we've checked on other organic feeds and stuff like that, and we just we'd have to charge so much money to make everything organic that we're just trying to go as natural as possible. And I think that's generally the case with people that raise pastured meats nowadays. You know, everything as natural as possible with as little chemical and all that kind of stuff as possible. And so that's what we're about here. That's what we're trying to replicate, just a healthy picture of you know, happy animals and you know, naturally raised, basically all hopefully raised here on the place, so they live their full life out here on the place, but that, you know, they're getting as much health in them so that when we harvest the meat, it's as healthy for us as possible as well. And it's just great to see, you know, happy animals. So that's just a joy to us to see happy animals. So that's kind of what we've got going on this year. So super busy with the snow starting to melt off. We're right on the cusp of getting things moving. With our guest barn last year, we basically stopped because we got too busy, but basically we ended up spending all of our savings on getting the ranch up and going. So this year will be our second year. We had to buy haying equipment. There was a couple people close by, actually just one guy that did custom hay work for us, and he did our first cutting, which was great, and he let us borrow a tractor and all that kind of stuff. But it just works out better for us to be able to harvest our own, so we're not waiting on anybody. And he was really busy doing other people's hay, and he's got his own business here in the area, so completely understandable from that point of view. But so we got equipment, we got a tractor, a swather, and a baler, basically, you know, the minimum amount of equipment that we could get. And so today is a great day because we just paid off our loan for the tractor. Everything else that we got was paid for in cash. So as far as equipment goes, we're down to zero, but we're hoping to get an operating loan so that we can start working on the barn. But this is such a great place. You know, this lifestyle is awesome, and you know, not many people get to have this lifestyle. And so, you know, the guest barn thing has been a big thing for us, you know, over the last, you know, 5 to 10 years, about dreaming and getting this ranch going. We want people to be able to come and stay, and we want them to kind of enjoy what we do, and they can participate, they can follow us around on the place as we're doing chores or whatever, or not, or they can just enjoy the atmosphere. But you know, that was one big thing that we wanted to do. We like having family around, so having a place where the family can all hang out, you know, that's one of our big goals. So the guest barn's been a huge thing on our bucket list, and you know, we had some issues with it. We had a water leak that when the demolition started, we found we had mice all through and everything. So it's ended up being a bigger project than what it was supposed to have been. So anyway, that's kind of why it is in the state it's in. So, you know, this brings us to another point. I was talking with family the other day, both my wife's parents and my parents, and some of us that have been around tech for a long time kind of take it for granted, but I wanted to make kind of a clarification on our YouTube videos and our website. So our website has the capability for you to subscribe to our website, and that keeps you updated on, you know, any specials that we put out or any kind of you know, updates that we do. Our blog, it sends notifications out, and it gives us your contact information if you put it in there, at least your email address. And so subscribing to our website kind of is basically just our website. So if you've been getting our emails from us at Black Horse Ranch, telling you like we have a new blog post and that kind of stuff, that's why you're getting those emails, is because you've subscribed to our website, or, you know, you told me, you know, several years back that you wanted to follow our progress through this farm journey. So that's why you're in there, and that's why you're getting those emails. Now, the YouTube side of it, to subscribe to the YouTube. So we're trying to make this place, you know, sustainable, and YouTube can be a help to us in the future. Right now we're so small, we don't get anything off the YouTube, but just for an example, you know, to start making money on our YouTube videos, we have to have 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers within the last year. So I think right now we're at like 51. So thanks to all you guys for subscribing. We're starting our long, slow journey, and we're about up to like 1,600 minutes of watch time now. That's supposed to be 4,000 hours. So the subscription to YouTube is the one that actually helps us. You know, so I ask humbly if you know, if you're enjoying the videos and watching us progress throughout setting up this ranch, go ahead and hit the subscribe button on YouTube. If you don't have a Google account, it's pretty easy to set one up, and we don't get spammed at all from YouTube. It's basically just a way for you to get notified that you've got new videos waiting for you, that somebody that you subscribe to has posted a new video. But if you would, that would be great. You know, subscribe to YouTube. You'll also get, you know, updates through YouTube when we post new videos. And if you want to subscribe to both, that's awesome as well. So, but I just wanted to make that clarification. I think some people were a little confused about that, or they didn't even know there was a difference. But so subscribing to our website is different than subscribing to YouTube. YouTube is the one that helps us a lot. And then subscribing to our website will give you more updates and more information. And so this year, as we're getting set up, Hillary just put through the order for our meat birds this year. So we're planning on raising 300 meat birds. So if you're on our website, you'll be seeing that coming up, an update to our website. So you can actually, right now all of our stuff says out of stock on our website, but we'll start looking at doing pre-orders and that kind of stuff for our meat birds here coming up, and hopefully the pigs will be coming up here shortly too. So again, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking with us, and if you would hit the subscribe button, it'd be a huge help to us, and just appreciate all the support and everything from everybody watching. And feel free to leave comments. Like I've told you before in other videos, this is our first pony ride, so we've never done this ranching thing before. Hillary and I are first-time farmers, so we've been trying to soak up all the information from people giving us advice. And again, big thanks to 7U Ranch up in Lucille, Idaho. Seth and Rainey there, they've been awesome in helping us with advice and getting us going. So, but again, thanks for watching, and take care.